Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another stream of Tampa Bay Rays baseball here on my YouTube. Game 3 of the Padres and Rays. The starting lineup for the Rays, leading off, playing first base, is Yandy Diaz. Batting second, playing shortstop, is Wander Franco. Batting third and DHing is Luke Raley. Batting fourth and playing left field is Randy Arozarena. Batting fifth and playing third base is Isaac Paredes. Batting sixth and playing right field is Josh Lowe. Batting seventh and playing center field is Manuel Margot. Batting eighth and playing second base is Taylor Walls. And batting ninth and catching is Christian Bethancourt. The defense for San Diego. Oh, I missed it. Same outfield, same infield as Friday and Saturday, except for the catcher. And Joe Musgrove is starting on the mound for the Padres. He's given up one earned run in his last three last three starts. And still waiting on the first pitch, 2 minutes late. I think we are about to get underway now. Diaz coming to the plate. And here comes the first pitch of Game 3 of the Padres and Rays. Joe Musgrove's first pitch to Yandy Diaz is swung on and fouled away. We are underway at 4:12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that would be in San Diego. 1:12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. The next pitch to Diaz is strike 2. 0-2 on Yandy Diaz to start the top of the first. Here's the third pitch of the at-bat to Diaz. Outside for ball 1. 1-2 to Yandy. Here's the fourth pitch of the at-bat to Diaz. Grounded to Machado at third. Bobble throws to first. Yandy's out number 1 in the first inning. And it's the shortstop Wander Franco at the plate now for the Rays. No one on. 1 out, top of the first. And the first pitch to Franco is strike 1. 1 for 9 in the series is Wander Franco. Here's the second pitch to Franco. Swung on a miss for strike 2. Here's the third pitch to Franco. Fouled off. Still 0-2. Lefties against Musgrove are hitting .238. Righties against Musgrove are hitting .293. Here's the next pitch to Franco. On the ground at first to Cronenworth. Picks it up, tosses to Musgrove. 2 outs. And that's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. Correction, it's the designated hitter, Luke Raley, at the plate. .270 average, 12 home runs, 27 RBIs, .350 on-base percentage. Here's the first pitch to Rayleigh. It is check swing. Ball low. He checked his swing, so 1-0. The next pitch to Rayleigh. Swung on a miss for strike one. Oh, no, I don't want Miami. There we go. The next pitch, the 1-1 pitch to Rayleigh. With 2 outs in the top of the first, is inside for ball 2. 2-1. 2-1 count with 2 outs on Luke Rayleigh in the top of the first. Here's a 2-1 pitch to Rayleigh. Low, ball 3. 3-1 to Luke Rayleigh. With Randy Arozarena on deck. Here's the next pitch to Rayleigh. Caught by Bogaerts at short, and that'll do it for the top of the first. In the bottom of the first, it'll be Tatis, Soto, and Machado. It gets Yanni Chirinos. I have 2 more streams after this tonight. One at 8 o'clock and one at 10 o'clock. The one at 8 o'clock will be on wrestling. And then the one at 10 o'clock, I'm going to be talking about some of my memories from college. So between innings, let's give you a little story of what my 8 o'clock stream is going to be about. For those of you that don't know, I'm a huge WWE fan, and I'm going to be talking about a storyline on WWE that's been going on for a while, that started 3 years ago, and now is dwindling down. And I'll explain the entire story of what's going on tonight. If you want to hear it, please join the stream tonight at 8 o'clock. And like I said, my 10 o'clock stream tonight will be on the college memories I have. I have a lot of college memories, but it'll be on half of them. As I told you, so the top third of the Padres order: Tatis, Soto, Machado. Middle third, Bogaerts, Cronenworth, Odor. Bottom third, Nola, Carpenter, Nola, and Grisham. And here we go against Yanni Chirinos. 2 home runs, 3 home runs allowed this year, 2 solos. He's pitched really well. Here's the first pitch from Chirinos to Tatis. Bounced foul at the plate. And we are underway in the bottom of the first. 285 average on the year for Tatis with 14 home runs and 34 RBIs. Behind in the count 0-1. Here is the 0-1 pitch from Chirinos to Tatis. Fouled off 0-2. Tatis takes this time out. He steps out of the box. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Tatis. Fouled away. Still 0-2. 4 pitches into the bottom of the first. Fifth pitch at the bottom of the first. Low. Ball one. 1-2 on Tatis. Here's the next pitch. It hits Tatis. He will take first base after the hit by pitch. Here's the first pitch of the at-bat to Juan Soto. The 0-0 pitch to Soto with Tatis on first base and no one out in the bottom of the first. And there goes Tatis. He will be safe at second base with a stolen base. Next pitch to Soto, fouled off. 0-2. With Tatis on second base. And no one out. In the bottom of the first. And the next pitch was a ball. So it's 1-2 on Juan Soto. As I've reiterated throughout the series, the Padres are 198 with runners in scoring position. That's last in MLB. They have a 154 average with runners in scoring position during this series. Here's the next pitch to Soto. Inside. Ball 2, 2-2. With no one out and a runner on second base. And Fernando Tatis Jr. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Soto. Fouled off of his leg to keep the count 2-2. With runners in scoring position, he's hit a 240, 12 for 50 with 19 RBIs. Here is the next pitch to Soto from Chirinos. It is inside 3-2. Here comes the 3-2 pitch to Juan Soto from Yanni Chirinos. It is low for ball 4. First and second. No one out in the bottom of the first. 13 pitches into the first inning. Here's the defensive lineman for the Rays. Left to right in the outfield, you've got Arozarena on left, Josh Lowe in right, and Manuel Margot in center. Around the infield left side of Paredes and Franco with Walls and Diaz on the right side. And catching is Bethencourt. And the first pitch to Machado was a ball. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Machado from Chirinos. Swung on a miss for strike 1. And a 1-1 pitch is low for a ball. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch from Chirinos to Machado. It is strike 2. 2-2 count on Machado with no one out. And 2 runners on base in the bottom of the first. Here's the next pitch. Popped up. Out of play. Strike. Still 2-2. And here is the 2-2. Again, the 2-2 pitch to Soto. To Machado from Chirinos. Fouled off, out of play. Pitch mix. Chirinos uses a 2-seamer 48% of the time, slider 40%, splitter 11% of the time, and 1% of the time he'll use a 4-seamer. Here's the next 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He gone. And that's the first out of the first, bottom of the first. And it's Xander Bogaerts at the plate. Now for San Diego with 1 out and two runners on. Pitch to Bogaerts. Inside for ball 1. 21 pitches here in the first inning for Chirinos. Here's the next pitch from Chirinos to Bogaerts inside for ball 2. 2-0. With a runner on first and second with 1 out in the bottom of the first. And the Cal Snyder comes out to talk to Yonny Chirinos. It's a meeting at the mound. Welcome in to the new viewer. Here's off. And here comes the hotline up here to break up the conversation on the mound. And back to live action we go. 2-0 count on Bogaerts. Here's the 2-0 pitch to Bogaerts. Nope. They checked Tatis at second, and he's back. Rays do have an off day tomorrow. So for those of you going to be looking for another Rays stream, the next one will probably be Thursday. Here's the third pitch of the at-bat to Bogaerts. It's in there for strike 1. 2-1. I'm Xander Bogaerts. With 1 out and 2 guys on first in the bottom of the first. And the next pitch is fouled off for strike 2. 2-2. Here's a 2-2 pitch. Low. Ball 3. 3-2. Here's the next pitch to Bogarts on 3-2. Fouled off. 26 pitches in the first inning so far for Torinos. Hopefully he can get a ground ball within the next couple pitches and get a double play to get out of it. Here's the 3-2 pitch to Bogarts. Right on cue. No, Broncos going to go to first, and they get the out there. 2 outs. Tatis to third. Soto to second. And Bogarts out of first. 2 gone. I thought they were going to hit a double play right on cue. It's the first baseman Jake Cronenworth at the plate now for the Padres. 2 on, 2 out in the first. And the first pitch to him to Cronenworth is low for ball 1. 1-0. 28 pitches in the first inning to this point for Torinos. And here's the 1-1. They're going to step there back down to third, and they got him. They snapped through behind Tatis at third and picked him off, and that'll do it for the first. Hold on. I think the Padres might want to take a look at this. They might want to challenge it. Nope. Speed it up, they say. That was a cannon. Pickoff throw behind a runner. Oh, I don't know if they got him on second look. San Diego might have won the challenge, but neither hearsay now. That's the end of the inning. No runs, no hits, 2 left on base. And we go to the second. It'll be Rosarena, Paredes, and Josh Lowe in the second inning for the Rays against Joe Musgrove. That was a semi-quick first inning, other than the large amount of pitches for Yanni Torinos, 28 to be exact. But like I said, other than that, it was a good first inning, no runs given up by the Rays. No errors, as a matter of fact. They had a couple yesterday, and so did San Diego. Sloppy game, but other than the couple errors the Rays had yesterday, and same with San Diego, it was a good game. And there was no Rays should have won yesterday, but they just didn't. They could not solve Blake Snell. And here we go to the second. And it'll be Frank. Ugh. Here's the T-Mobile coverage cam. They threw behind a runner at third, and Paredes tagged him out. First pitch to Rosarena is low for ball 1. 1-0. Paredes is on deck. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Rosarena, and it's outside for ball 2. 2-0. Again, on second look, they're showing the replay again and again. I don't think they got him, but it doesn't matter what I think. A Rosarena ground ball to third, high throw, and that's an error, I'm pretty sure. And a Rosarena gets back to first. They don't want him. He overran the base, and I think they're going to try to tag him out. And is that going to be an error or a hit for Rosarena? I'm going to say that is an... yeah, he's safe, but is that an error? I'm going to go with a hit, but who knows? It could be. They could change it to an error. First pitch to Paredes popped up. Out of play. 0-1. .257 on the year for Paredes with 12 home runs. Here's the 0-1 to Paredes. Catches the inside corner. Strike one. Strike two. 0-2. 0-2 on Isaac Paredes. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. With the bases empty, he's hitting .232. With the runners on, he's hitting .284. Paredes. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Paredes. The next 0-2 to Paredes is from Musgrove. Is not throwing. They throw her to first to a Rosarena. That counts as a disengagement. So they get one more. And if they don't get them on the second one, they then have to, if they throw over again, it's a balk. And a Rosarena gets second free of charge. Here's the next 0-2 pitch to a Rosarena to Paredes, and it's fouled off. Here's the next pitch from Musgrove to Paredes. It is up the middle for a base hit. Single for Paredes, and a Rosarena jogs to second. He took a wide turn around second base, but holds up there for as Paredes singles into center. And here comes the right fielder, Josh Lowe. And the first pitch to Lowe is a strike. Josh Lowe here batting .281 with 11 home runs. Here's the second pitch of the bat to Lowe. It is swung on a miss for strike two. 0-2 on Josh Lowe. With two on and no one out in the second inning. Lowe batting .281 with 11 home runs on the year. And that's a check swing foul ball. Stays 0-2. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Josh Lowe. The next 0-2 is a base hit, and that's going to get a Rosarena home. And Paredes stays at second, and it's 1-0 Rays. Josh Lowe drives in the first run of the game. And now here comes the second baseman. No, the center fielder. Here comes the center fielder, Manuel Margot, to hit for the Rays. I guess. Oh, they likes the hat. Hat's got to go, I guess. Here's the first pitch, Margot bunting, and he bunts it foul. I know what he was trying to do there. He was trying to push it down to third so they couldn't get him. Margot's 0 for 4 in the series. One count on Margot as the next pitch with the ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Margot. It is fouled off for a ball for strike number 2. No one on, no one out. 2 on in the second. No outs. Top of the second, Rays had 2 men on base. And a 1-2 count on the center fielder, Manuel Margot. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Margot. Inside, ball 2, 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Margot. It is ball 3, 3-2. Two, 3-2 pitch to Margot. Put on the ground. That's going to be 2, double play. But Paredes on the play moves over to third. So with 2 outs in the top of the second inning, it'll be the second baseman Taylor Walls coming to the plate. The first pitch to Walls popped up, foul out of play. 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Musgrove to Walls. Inside for strike number 2. The 0-2 pitcher with 1 on and 2 out in the second to Walls. Popped up. Odor to second baseman makes the catch, and that does it. But the Rays do get 1. On top of the second, thanks to Josh Lowe. And that Rosarena, that the first play of the inning, the ball hit by Rosarena, it was indeed a hit. They did not, for now, that's what it is. That's what I thought it was going to be. But, like I said, they could go back and change it to an error. And the second for San Diego, it's going to be Odor, Carpenter, and Nola. Odor, Carpenter, and Nola in the second inning. And we're back for the bottom of the second inning. Snell 3-6 and 14 starts this year with the Padres. And here's the first pitch from Chirinos to. Oh, correction. Cronenworth is at the plate, as he was at the plate when Tatis got picked off at third. And Cronenworth hits one deep to center, and Margot makes the catch for the first out. Second baseman, Rougned Odor at the plate now for San Diego. Again, that is Rougned Odor, batting .216 on the season. With 4 home runs, 17 RBIs, and a 321 OBP. And first pitch to him is here's the next pitch. Bronco to first, high throw, picked down by Diaz. The designated hitter, Matt Carpenter. 0 for 2 in the series. The first pitch to him is outside for ball 1. Ball 2. And Carpenter hits one to right field. Josh Lowe makes the catch this time. And that does it for the second inning. We go to the third. Tomorrow night, it'll be Mets and Astros on MLB Network. I will not be streaming that game. I may be streaming during Monday Night Raw, though, which I don't normally do. But we'll just have to see. If you go to the Rays game Saturday, June 24th, you'll get a Randy Arozarena soccer jersey. Well, all supplies last. As we go to the third, and it's to catch a Christian Bethencourt leading off. Swings and misses for strike number one. Bethencourt the backer onto the top, and Yandy Diaz and Wander Franco against Joe Musgrove. Pitch to Bethencourt up the middle for a hit. Bethencourt's on first. I never mentioned the umpires. Mike Majlinski's behind the plate. I will get to the rest of the umpiring crew in a second. First pitch to Diaz is inside for strike one. Here's the next pitch to Diaz. On the ground. That's probably going to be a 2-ball, and it is. Double play. 2 out, quickly 2 outs in the third inning. And here comes the shortstop, Wander Franco, who's 0 for 1 today. I'll go at the plate. First pitch to him is strike one. And the next pitch to Franco fouled off for strike number 2. And here comes Nola out to Musgrove with an 0-2 count on Franco with 2 outs in the third inning. And vote Wander Franco to be an all-star in Seattle this year for the Rays. Pitch to Franco up the middle to Bogarts. And that's out number 3. We go to the bottom of inning number 3 in San Diego. And it's between innings. And through 2 innings so far, I've been really impressed with Yadi Chirinos and how he's keeping the Padres off the scoreboard. Other than the hit batter and the walk he's given up. And a repeat of the last commercial break. The Astros and Mets will be on MLB Network tomorrow night. Here's the first pitch to the catcher, Nola. It's in there for strike one from Torinos. And the next pitch is ball one. 1-1 to Austin Nola, the catcher. If the last name Nola sounds familiar, that is the brother of Phillies pitcher Aaron Nola. The next pitch to Austin is ball two. 2-1. So far, 2 innings, one no hits, no runs, 1 strikeout, 1 walk for Torinos. And the next pitch to Nola is hit to third, and Paredes makes the play to D as a first. 1 out in the bottom of the third. And it's the center fielder, Trent Grisham, batting 192 on the year. I don't know why, but the fans seem to be going a little bit wacko. Pitch to Grisham is strike one. Nice framing by Bethencourt. Next pitch is tapped foul. Grisham thought that was fair, so he started running down the line, which I would too. But and they're showing the Western Metal Supply Company building, which you can sit in. There is seats. It's a suite. Never been to San Diego. I've always wanted to go to Petco. There's the next pitch from, and we got something going on here. Jelinski was behind in front of home plate for a second there. And we are back. We're ready to get back to the at bat. 0-2 count on Grisham. Here's the pitch outside. 1-2. Doesn't look too fresh. I'm going to do this. There we go. And that last pitch was a ball. Here's the next two. Here's a 2-2 pitch to Grisham. It's it to the left field, and there goes the no-no. Margot picks it up, and that's going to be a leadoff two-base hit here in the bottom of the third. Oh, correction, 1 out. With 1 out, a 1-out double here in the bottom of the third for Grisham. And he's on second with 1 out. For the top of the order, and Fernando Tatis Jr. Who is 0 for 0 today. He was hit by a pitch. Here's the 0-1 from Chirinos to Tatis. Hit through the middle, hit between the legs of Paredes. Tatis is on with a single, and Grisham's at third now with 1 out. The corners are covered for San Diego, and here comes Juan Soto. Here's the first pitch to Soto. Pitch clock violation on Chirinos. I'm supposing he took too long to get set. The count is 1-0 on Soto. Here's the 1-0 pitch. 2-0 to Soto. Ball 3 to Soto. 3-0. Here is the 3-0 pitch to Juan Soto. Strike 1. Soto thought he walked. That pitch caught a sliver of the strike zone. So it's now 3-1 on Juan Soto with Fernando Tatis Jr. at first, Trent Grisham at third with the 1 out again. And there goes Tatis. In front of the plate. They're going to get the force at second, I think. Scoring is Grisham, no. And Tatis coming home. Oh, boy. And going over the third is Soto. 2-run score on that play. And it's 2-1 Padres. So Bethencourt threw to second. And I thought that was an out. I was wrong, and they get 2 runs off of that play. And now Machado at the plate with an 0-1 count. Don't let this inning get away from you, Rays. Here's the 0-0 pitch to Machado. Mm, 1-0 now on Machado. And the pitch to Machado's low. 2-0. Here's the 2-0 pitch to Manny Machado. It is caught by Rosarena for the second out. Tagging and scoring from third is Soto, and it's 3-1 San Diego. And the pitch to Bogarts at strike 1. He grounded on in this first at bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Bogarts. Inside strike 2. As he fouls it off. Here's the pitch. Popped up, out of play, foul. Stays 0-2. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Inside, 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Bogarts from Chirinos. Swung on and missed. He gone. Strike 3. And we will go to the 4th in San Diego. Hold on. Be back. And we are about to be back from commercial break for the top of the 4th. And the score is 3-1 San Diego. We go to the top of the 4th. They're showing the replay from the bottom of the 3rd as it looked like the Reds were playing Little League ball. Bunting to start the 4th inning is Rayleigh, and he's going to have a base hit, and he's going to go to second as a wild throw by the Padres infield. Turnabout spirit play, I guess. Happened to the Rays in the bottom of the 3rd. Now it happens to San Diego in the top of the 4th. Rayleigh's on second base with no one out in the top of the 4th. For Randy Rosarena, who's 1 for 1 today. Muchko's first error of the season. And the pitch to Rosarena, he came unglued. Here's the second pitch of the at-bat to Randy Rosarena. It is swung on a miss for strike 2. Here's the third pitch to a Rosarena on 0-2. Outside, 1-2 count on a Rosarena. And the pitch to a Rosarena is high, 2-2. Chase rate for Rosarena last year 31%, this year 23%. Here's the 2-2 pitch to a Rosarena. On the ground, off the ground, the glove of Musgrove to first, not in time. Rays now have first and third with nobody out in the top of the 4th. As a Rosarena reaches for the second time today. On a knocked off the glove of Musgrove. Rosenroyd has another hit. And now it's Isak Paredes at the plate. And inside the Paredes, and it's 1-0. A 1-0 pitch to Paredes is low, 2-0. Here's the 2-0 pitch to Paredes. Swung on a miss, strike one. Two-one pitch to Paredes is low for ball three. Yes, it is. And ball four. Paredes walks and the bases are juiced with no one out. For the right fielder, Josh Lowe. And it's a meeting on the mound with the whole infield. Pitching coach is out there, correction. Meeting on the mound, including the pitching coach. But and Josh Lowe waiting patiently for his second at bat of the game. And Mike Mujlinski is out there too. He says, let's speed it up, boys. Speed it up. And the third base coach for the Rays in his first year, Brady Williams. Josh Lowe singled in his first at bat and drove in a run. No grand slams, but he's been 444. First pitch to Lowe is swung on a miss for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on a miss for strike two. 0-2 on Josh Lowe. With no one out, no outs, and three Rays on, which would in fact tell us the bases are loaded, obviously. And the pitch is high to Josh Lowe, 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Josh Lowe. It is low. 2-2 to Josh Lowe. Low pops it up on the into the shallow outfield and out number one. And it will be the center fielder, Manuel Margot, coming to the plate with one out in the top of the fourth. First pitch to Margot. Swung on a miss for strike one. Here's the next pitch to Margot. Popped up. Grisham makes the catch. Tagging and scoring is Rayleigh, and it's 3-2.
The most you can get right through FEMA.
Here's the second baseman, Taylor Walls, at the plate.
So you have to have like maybe extra insurance that we at least have to cover $650,000. Because you can't buy nothing these days. Anywhere near the water. I mean, we can buy
Pitch.
this house for less than
Walls fouls it off. 0-2. Here's the next pitch. Musgrove to Walls. Running back to Musgrove. Flips to first, and that'll do it for the top of the fourth. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Score is 3-2, San Diego. Welcome in to the new viewer. Rays scored on a sac fly in the top of the fourth. I apologize for that. I was fixing the We go to the bottom of the fourth. Bottom of the fourth. 3-2 San Diego. And it's the first baseman Jake Cronenworth leading off the bottom of the fifth. Cronenworth, Odor, and Carpenter in the bottom of the fourth against Gianni Chirinos. And it's a 1-1 count on Cronenworth. 2-1 count on Cronenworth. And that's 2-2, strike two. Tuesday night, the Rays play at home against Baltimore, and it'll be Tyler Glasnow against Kyle Bradish. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Cronenworth. Hit to left field, and it's off the top, the bottom of the wall. Cronenworth gonna jog into second with a double. And does his little dance. 10th double of the year for Cronenworth. And Kyle Snyder takes a trip to the mound to talk to Chirinos and Bethencourt. And it looks like some of the infield for the Rays is in the conversation too, with a runner on second. They've already picked one runner off via. They've already picked one guy off, and it was Tatis in the second inning. They threw behind him. And here is the second baseman, Rougned Odor. Most famously known for getting knocked out by Jose Bautista when he was with the Texas Rangers. Here's the first pitch to Odor, and he bunts it. He goes back. The 2-0 pitch to Odor.